Let's get it popping. My usual. Make sure my mouth is so almost stutter. All right. And we're on. This is so weird. Are you watching me or are you on stuff too? Both. Okay, bet. It is 2024. 2021, I released my first book, Oasis. I moved out of my mom's house, got into my first apartment, recorded one film, and that was it. Life has been lifing. When I tell you, but we're here. We're here, and I feel good to be back at doing what I love. I am in a new apartment. Rent went up, and I had to move somewhere else. Around November, December of last year, I got my notice, and I was like, it's time to go somewhere else. Because not only did rent go up, I wanted to put myself in a new environment. I wanted to take a step forward into my art career and everything else I want to do. Art, music, film, you name it. So I started the process of looking and got in touch with my auntie, who's also a real estate agent. I was a little nervous at the beginning because I had to make a decision very fast. And I had to be out in February. So that put me in a little situation where I was like, okay, this is unfamiliar. I went on a couple tours solo with her, and it was looking really good. I found this loft that just, when I tell you, it was 1,000 square feet. It had a little rooftop, everything that I was looking for. And honestly, I believe that that apartment was shown to me to keep me dreaming big. I'm getting thirsty. After a couple of them, I found myself frustrated. I usually take a break for the holidays and make sure all my work is taken care of because for work I get 2 weeks off. And so while I was in Louisiana for the break, I had a dream. In the dream, I saw a huge apartment, wood floors, white walls, huge windows, and there was a built-in piano. The piano spoke to me because I want to get more into my musical side, and so that was like, okay, a sign already. And then there was stuff everywhere. There was like a TV and like stuff all over the floor. And I just remember thinking, you know, in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, I could sell that. I could use this. And I woke up and the Holy Spirit was like, wherever I take you will be more than what you expected. After hearing that, I was at peace about the whole situation. I just knew, hearing that, I just knew that everything would work out. I'm gonna find some place and it's going to be exactly what I needed and more. I really feel like I'm in my era. When I heard more than what you expected, I didn't think material, I didn't think physical, I didn't think luxury, I didn't think money. I knew that this was going to take me to places that I always dreamed of. I knew that the neighborhood, the home, the neighbors, the community, it was going to take me to different realms in my art, in my music, and everything that I've been looking for. So this was a promise, and I held on to that promise. I did a couple more tours, and then I remember I shared this with my auntie, and she said, I want to find you a duplex. And I was like, okay. She was like, I see a duplex. And you know, it runs in the family. So when she said that, I was like, all right, let's find this place. That day, she sent me a link. And from the outside, I was like, I love it. Like, it looks very artsy. So we scheduled the tour. She was a little bit behind, so she allowed me to go in before her. And when I walked in here, there was stuff everywhere. Like a bed frame, a Christmas tree, boxes of toys left behind. And I was just like, this is it. I literally felt that dream in that moment as I walked around. This is it. I told her that and she was like, okay, let's start the process. So here we are. I'm back. I'm using my front room as my art studio and obviously the living room here as content creation, my Oasis painting experiences, my office, everything. And in the back is my living quarters, my bedroom, kitchen, bathroom, and a little nook for my corporate job. So I really feel like during that process, my faith was tested. I had to stay faithful throughout every frustration because it literally brought me to a place that I've been dreaming of. On my vision board, which vision boards are so important for people who want to do and take care of the things on their list and set goals. Because the goal of it is you're supposed to look at it every day. It's on my wall in my bedroom, and literally the art studio, the art space that I put on there as my inspiration. I've seen other places in the past and I'm like, oh, one day, and I'm always dreaming big. But seeing the wood floors and the way that these doors are shaped, I was like, this is it. I don't need another confirmation. I don't think I would have able to receive that message if I wasn't still. And that was something else that I received, which if I was on the move and on the hunt and constantly being frustrated or worried about something, I wouldn't have received that peace. Having that allowed me to just go with the flow. I'll get more into that and I will give more updates pretty soon here. My first apartment was through faith. I didn't know what I was doing and it happened. Literally from the purchases of my couch, my TV, and other large items, I went by faith and God provided. And so my mom actually called me the day that I toured this place and she said, Josh, I have a word for you. Wherever you're gonna go next, it's gonna be a little different. Don't expect it to be luxury, but take it. It's gonna be good for you. And I was like, crazy, because I just toured somewhere that's not what I'm used to, but I believe that this is for me. And so ever since then, I've just been going with the flow. Now, I did have a little moment a couple months ago where one of my clients decided to take a step back, and that did affect me financially, but it also pushed me. Like, I'm back in front of a camera. I'm posting on social media. I'm creating art constantly because I was able to put that energy into the stuff that I want to do daily. So moving forward, I want to post more. I want to create more. Not want, I will. I will, because I believe that I've entered into a creative shift. I feel it and I can see it, and I'm experimenting with a lot. Merging my music and science and business, literally my degree, digital media. Shout out to U of H, go Cougs. So you are going to watch me become a superstar. I mean, I'm already am one. But I'm taking this publicly. I'm done. I'm done being silent. I'm done sitting in the background. It's time to do what I'm called to do. And honestly, that is just to be love and light and carry that through my artwork. So every form of art that I will create, whether that be video on YouTube, painting on a canvas, singing behind a mic, or in front of a crowd, it will always have a message. So my message to you tonight, be easy on yourself. Time is here for us. You have time. But do. Trust that everything works out in your favor. Trust that God will always provide. The dreams that you have are not just yours. They are generational. They have been planted in you before you were even born. So take the desire that you have and do. Create. We are made in the image of God, His likeness, which is the ability to create. So no matter what that is, just make sure you take care of it. It felt good doing that. Until next time.